Good evening, viewers. Tonight we are going to talk about computer engineering for beginners, the history of computer. I know most of you may see it as an old thing, but some people are yet to know the grassroots of computer. Section objective: to explain the history of computers, the early concept of a computer. The history of computers and computer technology dates as far back as the 1200 century. It was during this time when a process was created to solve problems with a written series of procedures. Skipping forward to the first primitive computing machines, we find large, complicated, bulky, and oftentimes unpredictable computers. Rows of vacuums, tubes, and wires made these machines very complicated. It often took several rooms to fit one computer into. Technology research and advancement have occurred within the world of computer, which has resulted in a significant increase in power as well as a decrease in size. These advancements have also led to the significant decrease in the cost of computers. Mechanical calculators were manufactured for sale as early as 1640 century. Basic Pascal has been credited with inventing the first commercial calculator, a hand-powered adding machine. Pascal was a French mathematician, physician, and religious philanthropist who contributed a lifetime of philosophies directed towards mathematics. Shortly after the first mass product calculator, a programmable machine was worked on by Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage invented the concept of the programmable computer. He worked much of his life towards computer designs and was eventually credited with inventing the first mechanical computer, which led to more complex design. His programmable machines were mainly created by using a set of skills and sharp. They were capable of translating short written word and simple calculator problem with moderate accuracy. Significant advancement. Development by John Marsh and J. Prosper Eden began on the electronics numerical integrator and computer ENIAC in 1943. They complete their work on the ENIAC in 1946. The U.S. Patent Office recognized the ENIAC as the first computer. This machine quickly fell behind newer, more efficient technology after only 3 years, rather than discontinue their same path. They decide to continue while working on a more modern machine. They felt that they needed to make the machine appear more impressive to reporters than it may have accurately been. In doing so, a team member added translate spheres over the lights. These spheres were simply held ping-pong balls. Details of the back of a section of ENIAC showing vacuum tube. In 1944, the Harvard Mark was introduced. The Mark I was used to compute complex tables for the U.S. Navy. It used a paper tape to store instructions. IBM played a critical part of the machine development. Early in 1945, with the Mark I stopped for repairs, a month was found inside a piece of the computer, which resulted in technical problems. Fixing the system becomes known as debugging. From that day forward, computers begin to gain the confidence of a wider base and start to spread into different industries. The television station CBS used one of the 46-unit computer products to predict the outcome of the 1952 presidential election. They delayed the prediction of the election and decided not to air the result for 3 hours because they did not trust the machine. In 1961, Fairchild Semiconductor International Instruction introduced the integrated circuit. A circuit is an electric device that provides